Hi, all my friends at YouTube. How are you doing? My dog might bark. I have one in the room with me who has to stay in the room with me when I make videos, and is great because he was the newest member and he was sick and off and on still gets sick. I think he's gonna just be a sick dog through his life off and on, and I hope not. So he's in here with me. I hope you all had a good Easter. I hope you all are doing well. I just wanted to show you a few more things. Guess what? I just thought, today it was raining. It was cool out. It was nice until it got super, super windy. Wow, that was bizarre. But either way, there wasn't any traffic much on the road. Not much traffic on the road at all. So I decided, why don't I just go ahead and get a haircut for number one, because I'm getting tired of this. But number two, that's not it. Stop in to one of the thrift shops. So I did. We have also, I forgot to mention, Habitat for Humanity. All right, you might want to check them out too. Look, if you're living on a budget now, for now, to get through, to get by, to keep your home, keep your apartment, whatever, I'm with you. I'm right there. So everything's on a budget right now for me, and I'm not proud. I walk in there and there's people in there and I'm just not proud. Here's what I got. I thought, I like scarves, like if I could tie my hair back, whatever. But this is not one of them. This is one that goes around your neck, and it's cashmere, which kind of itchy. I don't care. I picked it up because it's tan. It has black and red, which I normally have like red or black or something on. And, well, I can show you the outfit I have on. This skirt is not working because I got a large and I think I needed a medium. So, yeah, you can see already how it bunches. The top is phenomenal. I got it at a thrift shop. It's beautiful. I love the top. It's 100% silk. Not long. Doesn't go down like too far. I always feel like I have to pull it down. But this I should have gotten in a medium. I don't know. It's just stretching out in all the weird places. So I can either go higher with it and wear a longer, I don't know. I just don't see how it's just kind of not working with me. Now that's starting to become bothersome. And it's a large. And I should have gotten a medium, but I think I messed up on this one. So, yeah, it's really stretching out. So that's what they do. And it's just like, it bunches up and it makes you look heavier than you are. You don't want to walk around like this at my age. You want to keep your skirts up a little bit here and keep your shirt just below it. But this skirt, see, this skirt's just not working. I'm not going to throw it away. I don't throw anything away. I would donate it first. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm sitting down. It's like all bunched up and stretched out. So, oh well. Not everything is going to be perfect. So, anyway, I wear different, I like black. I love black. And I wear tans, beiges, I wear everything, but mainly black. Black in this. But if I decide not to wear black, the tan will go with anything. So I picked it up and I'm looking at it. I'm like, wow, it's got the ends on it, the little fringe, and it's clean. It's like brand new. And then I'm feeling it, and I'm just feeling it, and I'm like, okay. And I'm not I don't need to buy, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't have to buy name brand items. This is just a silk top, has no tag on it. Came from a thrift shop, which is fine with me. So because it fits and I like it and it's cool. But this, and a friend told me, wow, these are not cheap. So it's if it picks that up, it's a Burberry 100% cashmere. Can we get that? My camera. Oh, I need a camera. So it's a Burberry. It's 100% cashmere, which kind of feels cottony with a little bit of itch. Yeah, with a little bit of itch. But, okay, so it's a Burberry. Big deal. I'm not going to resell it, and I'm not going to, I'm not into that, because I wanted this for when it gets cold out again, because it matters. And then, whoops, I saw this one, which reminded me of it, but in a different color. It's like a pinkish, which, you know, it would just brighten you up if nothing else. And then it got me looking at the tag, and this is just, yeah, I don't have contacts in, so I'm sorry. Let me try this. Cashmere, 100%. W. Fraas, Fraas. I don't know that if that'd be French or what, but it doesn't matter. There's a tag on it, which is fine. And this is clean, and that's all I was looking for. And these were the two I picked because they'll match with anything. The other ones, like they had, well, I didn't even look. I was just looking at the colors. And my girlfriend said, my gosh, what is wrong with you? I would have gone through there because they're putting out stuff they don't know what they're putting out. And it's Burberry and stuff that I'm like, I'm so not into it. I'm sorry. I'm not into that. I'm not. Let somebody else have all the Burberrys. I don't care. They had a Gucci purse, and I had my friend on FaceTime, and she says it's a knockoff. I'm like, I don't care. I just need a bigger purse. It was pretty, but I didn't buy it. I passed on that. I bought a no-name black 100% leather, it says, purse. It's deep and it's wider. I bought that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I have a dentist appointment coming up, and to go to the dentist, I want to look halfway decent. So I want to dress decent, and it's not going to be like this. Definitely have pants on and probably a t-shirt, but I want a decent purse, and you know, I just want to look decent. So sometimes life gets in the way of life. You know what I mean? I'm saying that when you're younger, let's say 30s. I remember my 30s oh so well. It was like the time of my life. But more so was my childhood. But the 30s. And I felt like an adult. And I felt like I just had it going on. And I was wrong. I was wrong anyway, but you feel that way. You're so elated, you know. And I remember like, okay, I have to have on this short black skirt with not pantyhose, but stockings because they're sexy. And yeah, I can still dress that way. But like, it was so uncomfortable. It was so uncomfortable. So I decided that if I was going to wear a long skirt, I like longer skirts, not short skirts. Really? I would wear a long skirt to my dentist appointment because I have to be back in the chair. And, yeah, just a long skirt and socks and sneakers, you know, I don't know. If I'm going to my regular doctor, I usually wear a small heel, black shoe with a heel, which looks nice, with some skinny jeans that are just nice and they hug the legs, and tie my hair back in a ponytail, and I don't know, basic shirt, button down, whatever. That's it's simple, and I want to keep it simple, so I keep trying to keep it simple. These scarves are going to help me come wintertime again. I wish I had them last year. The only scarf I have is a black sheer, and this one on my light. That's a scarf on my light. The light bulb will change colors if I click on the thing to do it, but it that's a scarf, but it's like psychedelic, and I'm not wearing that out around my neck because I don't like a million colors on me at once, I don't think. No, I don't actually, which is really bizarre. Actually, it's not even a scarf. I'll show you what it is. I'll show you this. Check this out. You have to see what this really is. I just washed it the other day, which is the other thing. Yes. This is actually funny, guys. This is funny. Oh, I don't even know how to wear it. It has a hole you put your head through. And I guess... What is this? I don't know what... Oh, the skirts drive me insane. I don't know what this is. I don't like it on me. I think it's, sometimes you'll take a nice scarf and you'll tie it on the side, but this is not. So I put it over my lamp, and it does have a hole, so it's something to wear. Ugh. No, thank you. That's why it's over here. Yeah. That's why it's over there. See, it's like a poncho type thing, they call them, I think. I don't know. So today, another thing I got. Sunscreen. I have skin cancer, so I've had some removals. I had one on this side of the head. I had one on my this shoulder. It's basal cell. The camera did get it. It's right there. When I move my finger, basal cell and squamous cell. And I don't want melanoma, so I go for my checkups. And what I did was, this was taped shut, and it's full. It really feels full, but oof, it's harsh. It's the new, are we gonna get that? It's the new CeraVe. CeraVe face lotion with 30 SPF. Ooh, it's tacky because I put some on today and tried it. It's a little tacky. It has a tint. The tint is supposed to be like that. It shows you. It's not. I would never want to make it look like I have a fake tan. I just don't do that. But there's the color when it comes out. Wait a second. There's the color. Right there. You can barely see it. It's right here. Yeah. And when you rub that in, you can see some color. And I don't think it's oil-free. I didn't read that part. Because it makes you sweat on your face. Not today, but when it will be hot out, it'll make me sweat. I'm sure, because sunscreen does, period. And you rub it in, and you let sit for 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes, and then you can go out in the sun and you're okay. And there'll be a bit of a tint. See, there's different in hands now. Not really. But this is it. It's just sunscreen. 3 different types of sunscreen in it with, look, if I'm going to put a tinted sunscreen on me, and it's got something in there that causes cancer that takes, I don't know, 3 years off my life. What can I say? I bought it. I should use it. So I got one, and they had put out several on the shelf while I was there, and I was walking by, and I saw them. So you can't, my camera's not gonna let you anyway. Well, you see where covered the veins. Yeah, I've got good veins. So this side over here is veiny. Where I put sunscreen, it covered the veins. And it will cover blemishes, which I'm not finding any right now. But it'll cover blemishes as well. So that's that. And all this stuff is just tacky. You feel like you want to wash your hands after you just put sunscreen on your hands. You know what they say? You know what my doctor told me, my dermatologist? I was buying waterproof, because I tend to sweat it off, waterproof sunscreen. And he said, there's really no such thing as waterproof sunscreen. Really, as soon as you jump in the ocean, as soon as you jump in a pool, as soon as you get in your shower, things like that, it washes off. There's no such thing as waterproof sunscreen. And I thought, wow, all these years I bought into that. And, thought I can go swimming and then come back out and the sunscreen's still on. But it really doesn't make sense when you think about it. He said no, because it's not absorbing completely into everything. It's mainly just the dermis or epidermis, whatever, that part. I don't know all the mumbo jumbo and all those words for the skin, but it sits on your skin. Yes, you want it to dry and settle, but it's not waterproof. They sell some sunscreens for more money and they say they're waterproof. He said they're not. Go swimming in a pool for a while and it's coming off. Jump in the ocean, salt water, it's coming off. Take a shower at night. Just rinse off. Start taking a shower. It comes off. So this doesn't say waterproof, but I used to buy them that said waterproof. I think it was by Banana Boat or something, and it said waterproof sunscreen, and I fell for it. Probably why I got skin cancer, because I would go into the ocean a lot, and then I would come out, my hair, and I would come out, and I think I still had sunscreen on, and I didn't. And actually, sunscreen's supposed to be reapplied to you every 8 hours, no matter what. Reapply it every 8 hours. If you're sitting near a window where the light is coming in, or sun's coming in, or if you're in a car, or if you're out in the sun, every 8 hours. He said 6 every 8 hours? I don't know. Every 3 hours? Something. It'll tell you on here. Which it should, to reapply sunscreen. And he said reapply it more often than that, actually, anyway, because this is not the stuff that's going to kill you. It's going to be the sun that'll kill you if you're in a climate, where the reapply every 3 hours. So, okay. Yeah, it's not the sunscreen. I once had a girlfriend who said, the sunscreen, that will end up killing you. Absorbing that into your bloodstream. I'm not absorbing that into my sunscreen or into my bloodstream. Sunscreen. I'm not absorbing that into my bloodstream. I really don't think I am. And I'm not. And my dermatologist told me I'm not. And he said it's made to sit there and dry and, a lot of people don't like the feel of it. I'm one of them, but you wear it because you want to be healthy. So when I have to take the dogs out in the morning, the sun's already out in the backyard in full blast. Wasn't today, but it has been a lot. So I'm throwing it on my face, throwing it on my hands, and then putting my UV thing over, which is hot. And it has little things that cover your hand, where your thumb goes through and your hand's covered. And I wear that. It's like a little hoodie type thing outside, because I take cancer very serious. Any type of cancer, I take it very serious. I've lost many loved ones to cancer, relatives to cancer, and friends to cancer, and a lot of people are getting cancer. So I take it very, very serious. It's a word nobody wants to hear. You have cancer. No. And I already do. Skin cancer, which people say, oh, it's just skin cancer. If you see something grow, have it removed. Well, little story for you. I had a friend years ago who had a little thing on his back that wouldn't go away. It was a scab, just a scab, a little scab that wouldn't go away. He went to his dermatologist. He got to see the PA because the dermatologist was busy with other patients. She said, oh, it's just one of those little cherry things that grow. And she removed it, put a Band-Aid on it. He thought nothing else of it. He pulled the Band-Aid off, and he noticed that day it started to bleed. And it kept bleeding, and it was hard, so he went back. He saw the doctor. The doctor looked at it, didn't like it, did a biopsy. Freaking melanoma. Melanoma. And it wasn't even dark brown or like the ways melanoma looks. We have to be careful. Cancer. No. Just say no to cancer, please. And aside from that, today, what do y'all think about Donald Trump? Oh, I don't. But I did see on, I think it was ABC News, I stopped there for a second, and I'm looking, and he canceled, thankfully, he canceled the fact that he was going to, what was it, bomb the hell out of Iran? Everybody's calling it Iran now, or Iran. I call it Iran, sorry. And he was going to bomb it to smithereens by 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Why did I have a feeling he was going to pull back on that? Because he has people around him who say, hey, start thinking. Stop talking. Stop. You want to kill civilians? You want to be a war crime president? Not wartime, but war crime. He's already a wartime president, but a war crime? Look, these people are not fighting like what we would be going in for. They're fighting a religion. They're religious. It's their religion. And that's what it's all about for them. I think he underestimated the enemy. Yeah. He didn't make any friends there, that's for sure. So, but I have a theory. I have a theory. And maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong. That theory is, I think that Donald Trump wants the oil. Open the Strait of Hormuz, if I'm saying that right, because I'm really not political. But I'm learning. I need to know what's happening in our world around us if it's going to affect us somehow, some way. And it is. With groceries, with gas, with oil, with everything. Everything. So yeah, I need to learn what's happening. And I have been. So I really think he wants the strait open because he wants oil. He wants the U.S. to take oil. Yeah. Look, he's a developer. He's a builder. Yep. They take things. So, I mean, they take things, they build things, they have, like, whatever. I just think he's in it for the oil. That's just my personal opinion. Oil. Sell it. Use some. Sell a lot of it. And make hell of a lot of money. And look, being a president at this time made him multi-billionaire, I'm pretty sure. Being president at this time did it. First time around, he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know anything. He just was there. This time, he's been watching, been learning, taking some notes, and not doing it correctly, of course, but we weren't supposed to go to war. We should not have gone to war. We should not have bombed the school for children. It was us. Because they didn't have the correct map, apparently. And killed them all. And he He literally lied. While he was running for president, he lied. He lied about so much. We're suffering. A lot of us are feeling the crunch. That's why I'm talking about now. My girlfriend said, "Oh, if you need to buy a couch, if I need a couch, my dogs like to lay on a couch out there. I don't have one. Go to IKEA." I'm like, "What? IKEA? No." And I don't want a cloth couch either. I don't care if it's pleather or any kind of, I don't care if it's leather or fake leather. There you go. Because my dogs lay on it and I can just wipe it up when they get off, or throw a blanket on it and they'll be happy with that. But I'm not going to IKEA. No, I'm not. I'm not that cheap. I went to Dollar Store. Our Dollar Store is growing. It picked up, I didn't buy anything, it picked up some more things that you can use for storage. Wow, the storage bins that they have now are phenomenal. And you can hang them in your closet or set them on the floor, and they're just great. Just all kinds of stuff, I mean, you could decorate, if you have small children, you can do it there for Easter. That has now passed us by, but Easter would have been great. They had baskets, they had the fake eggs, they had real chocolate eggs, they had all kinds of stuff. It was great. I thought about that and said, "Oh, that would be wonderful if I had a small child," but every holiday they stock up big time. They stock up big time for every holiday. They really go all out on Christmas. And I don't need anything for Christmas because I just save everything Christmassy. Got a fake Christmas tree. Lights all over that blink different colors, but I don't need anything for Christmas. If I did, I'd go there. But to save money, I did forget to mention, if anybody has a Habitat for Humanity around them, go there. Some of the stuff there is real cheap. But I'm still not throwing the dump out. The dump. We have a dump here, 2 of them. And you can go to the dump and it's free for the taking. They want you to take it. Paint of many colors. I've been there. Spackle. If you're doing the grout on tile floor. Metal to build shelves. Just anything. For hurricane shutters, or because I live right near the ocean, sadly, and just stuff that you let the imagination loose, open the door to the imagination and let it out, and think of what you can build easily, even as a woman, and you have it made. Like the guy next door, he went and he bought some. They're about that wide. They're not all the same size though. Some are smaller, wider, whatever. As many as he can, and he put a track on the top where one sticks up on the track, and then the rest of them, I don't know what they're hooked to. I can't tell, but he has all set up for hurricane, and they work to block the windows for a hurricane. And I thought, wow, he said I got it from the dump, the local dump. It's everything. You want to paint your house? Go get paint. It's used. It's open, but it's good paint. It still works. I mean, you could paint anything you want with it and just do that stuff. So if it works, do it. This is the economy as we know it now. This is our life as we know it now. And everything's going up. Our gas is now $4.29. $4.29, $4.23 something. That's expensive. That's expensive. Can you imagine a gas for over $4 heading up onto $5? No. But I see the signs. We pass them by. and say, well, the heck with it. Have a hybrid, run on the battery, and then the engine kicks in, but it saves money. But still, you're gonna have to gas up anyway. So, waiting for it to come down. Bring it down. Damn. Bring down the prices over here. He is the President of the United States of America. He is the Commander-in-Chief, the number one head honcho, right? Sitting on his golden throne. And I don't mean it that way, but, well, maybe I do. I don't even know anymore. But, you start to get angry. Bring some prices down. Stop playing with other countries that when you're gone, everything's just going to change anyway. When you're gone, because he's living like he's going to be in the White House for life. Stop. You're not going to be in the White House for life. So you need to move on and get over it. Get over yourself. Stop being a wartime president. We don't like war presidents. We don't like wartime. Look, if anybody deserves a Nobel, what's it called? Nobel Peace Prize? I believe it would be Volodymyr Zelensky in the Ukraine. They've been fighting the hard fight for years against Russia. Russia is supplying, as they say, China probably is too, Iran with weapons. We can be a little bit screwed here if this keeps up. We have homegrown terrorism here as well. And they usually go where there's crowds. So, shopping, the mall, wherever we go. It's sad. It's scary. It's very scary. I want this war to stop. And I want this president to focus more on the people living in the same country he is. I know this does not affect him. With money, I know this does not affect his family. They're fine. And so is everybody else who works for him. But we're not. We're not fine. We're struggling. We're going homeless. We're going without meals. We're going without new clothes now. Our utilities get turned off. Gosh, living in cars and vans and on the street. Really? More than ever. Start thinking about home. The homeland. What you ran on to become president. Be a man of your word. No one's going to remember you as, I took care of Hamas, Gaza, yeah, I took care of that, man. Thumbs up, I did it. No, Israel really took care of all that. It was Israel because he was upset. Netanyahu, he was upset because his people got kidnapped, murdered during a music festival. And he started going after them hardcore. Please, already. Volodymyr Zelensky has been begging, literally begging, to have help to save his country. So Russia does not take it. They're holding them back, but not very well. They're now hitting Kyiv, the capital, because they got in close enough so they can. And they are. And it's never talked about anymore by this president at all. I want Greenland. Well, if I can't buy it, I'll just take it. Talk. And he didn't take it because he knows better. He knows better. Talk. Stop the talk and start helping the people of America with what you ran on. I would say this to any president. Any president. I don't care if Kamala Harris had beaten him and this was happening. I'd be saying this to her right now. Knock it off and take care of your people in the United States. We matter because we're going to be like a freaking third world country. Okay, I'm done with my rant because it gets out of control. I am learning a lot more about politics, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing, and I'm not liking how I'm having to live because I'm suffering. You know, we have animals who are not getting adopted now because nobody can feed them. We have people letting animals loose because they can't care for them, hoping somebody else will pick them up, mainly cats. Poor cats, man. Come on. You just can't. Everything is so doggone expensive. Everything is very expensive. My veterinarian, wow, they went up. And when I pulled out my debit card, I'm like, what? Did you all go up? She said, well, we had to go up with the prices because our overhead went up. Their prices went up. So therefore, our prices go up. I don't like that. I'm sorry. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. I think that this president is not doing us any justice right now. And a lot of you may disagree with me. And if you do, tell me all about it. Because I want to hear it. Because I think he's doing a shitty job right now. I think he can do a hell of a lot better. I don't know about his memory. Everybody's saying he has dementia. Frontal lobal, whatever dementia. Doctors are talking about that. I wouldn't know. But if he does, or he's falling asleep all the time and pooping his pants, as they say, I don't care about any of that. I do not care. Take care of the people, the United States of America. You ran a great campaign that sounded too good to be true. We were right. Too good to be true. It was. On that note, I'm going to let you all be because I'm just going to rant forever, and this is going to be one of those videos. We'll talk about that another time if you want to talk politics about it all. Do I hate him? Heck no, I don't hate him. Do I wish ill on him? No, I don't wish ill on him or anybody. But what I do wish and what I pray is for this to all stop and change already. Iran, of all places? Sheesh, man. You may have picked the wrong country on that one. You know who you're talking to. I'm pretty sure. At least that's what they're saying, and I'm listening to that. That he's just talking to somebody, and it could be anybody. He don't know. Alright. Then stop the talks. And let them alone for a while. Israel's just pounding the hell out of them. It's civilians. Children. There's no need. There's no... War sucks. And this president ran on lies. Kamala Harris had it pegged. Yep. Not saying that I would have voted for her either, but I don't know. Because I don't know. I wasn't going to vote for Donald Trump. And I did not. Thankfully. So I don't own up to that. I don't have to. Because I didn't vote for him. But look what's happened. And the people that did vote for him, a lot of them now are regretting that. Next time, maybe you should do your research. And remember, when you're talking to a dude that has The Apprentice on TV and he's really mean there, you're fired. You're fired. Same thing's happening in the White House. Pam Bondi. Kristi Noem. Yeah. Good Lord. Well, you can't say they didn't deserve it, though. I mean, he thinks they did. They did. But we deserve better. We deserve better. I can't afford to, if anything happens here, I can't afford to even move. So I'm trying. And this video went too long, so I'm going to let you all go. Have a good night. Just take care of yourself and be well. And I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.